Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial for a pattern. I took it from Alicia's New York State of Mind, so we'll learn a little bit of that song, but I'm not going to teach you that song. It's about the pattern here, a universal riff kind of thing that you can use if you know how it works. You can transpose it to other keys and you can basically use it in any type of music that you want, in any song, so it's basically just cool to have it in your grip and practice it. So let me just show you how it's going to sound. So because we are doing, or because I stole this basically from Alicia's New York State of Mind, I'll first play a little bit that goes something like this. And actually that was the riff. So yeah, so those are the first three chords. I won't go into detail too much, but it's an F sharp, a B major 7, and a C sharp chord. Okay, so then basically that's the B major 7 to the F sharp is the sort of main groove, and then you have that. Okay, but the thing is, the pattern goes over that B major 7, and what is nice and cool and remarkable in some sense is that, you know, we first of all, we're in the key of F sharp, okay? So the riff that she plays over B major 7 is in fact an F sharp major chord broken up like that. So let me just play it one more time how it would sound when you land on that B major 7. Okay, so then when you're in B major 7, you can see that a B major 7 is like this, and that is actually super closely related. Let that B be over there. Super closely related to an F sharp chord, right? It's kind of an E flat minor chord over B. But when you also add the 9, which is just a nice trick to flavor up your songs, then you get to that one, leave out that one. So if we look at the concept of this thing, it's kind of playing the root chord over the 4, or playing a major 9 without the 3rd, because that's what happens, right? We have a major 9, we would leave out the 3rd, and then we're left with that F sharp over there. Okay, so play that over the B major 7 chord. And basically what you're then doing is taking that F sharp chord and just inverting it. That will be a very good first step, okay? Sort of an exercise to get into the feel of how this will work. And then the pattern, what she uses is, I think she starts on this inversion. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter, okay? It's the concept that matters here. Whatever she does is actually unimportant. I suggest you take it out of the set path of what happens and practice it yourself. Okay, so bottom top from whichever inversion you're using, the bottom and the top, and then the middle, and then the bottom again, and that's every time. One inversion lower, again, okay? It's very nice. So let's say we want to do this on C, major 7, major 9. So you see that there's actually a G chord forming over here, right? A G chord on C. is actually C major 9, but without the third. So then we could do the same thing. If you have that thing in your hand, you practice it a lot, then you could obviously also play it in other rhythms. Something like that. It's just a simple 2-5-1 there. D major 9, G 9, and then C major 7, and play that thing over there. So that was actually the pattern. The thing is top, bottom, and then to the middle, and then hit the bottom again. Okay, and just walk all over, inverting a chord. So, and then the theoretical principle was to take the 5 of the chord. I think earlier I said the 4, but you know, the 5 and the 4 are very closely related, because the 4 of G is a C and the 5 of C is a G. It depends on what you're counting from, but it doesn't really matter. The 5 of the chord on top of the chord that you want to do the trick on leaves you with a major 9, and you could make it this very dreamy sound. But nevertheless, the pattern top, bottom, in the middle, you could obviously also use it just with the regular triad. Okay, works perfectly fine as well. That's just a C chord, and I'm doing the exact same trick. So my suggestion is to both translate what I just told you to other keys and see if you can find that 5 on the one chord, make it in major 9 chord, but also experiment with which triad do you think sounds cool on top of the chord that you want to do this thing on. Let me know that in the comments, and that was it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a comment, get over to my website if you want to learn more. In my member area, you can find the MIDI file for this lick and some additional info about it. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.